My name is Edna Adan Ismail, and I'm from the former British Somaliland Protectorate, the Republic of Somaliland of today. I'm a nurse and a midwife by profession, and all my life I have been around hospitals and women having babies. First as a child, when my father, Dr. Adan Ismail, was looking after people, sick people, and I would be hanging around the hospital. And then later when I became a nurse myself and a midwife. I've always felt there was a need to provide a better service to the people than what was available to them at that time. And that was the reason as a child, I made up my mind that one day I would build a hospital. It was a time when my country had recovered from a long civil war with Somalia, a war which destroyed, leveled 95% of our cities, a war that destroyed the hospitals and the schools and the public facilities. I decided that this was a time for me to build a hospital. And since I was close to retiring from a long career with the UN, I made up my mind that upon retirement, I would go home to Somaliland to build a hospital, which is what I did. I retired in '97, cashed in my terminal benefits, recycled everything I had into cold cash, went home and started to build a hospital. It's the best decision I've ever taken in my life. Women in my part of the world, particularly Somaliland, have the world's highest maternal mortality rate in the world. They die because they're poor, they're malnourished. They die because there are no health facilities. They die because there are no health professionals. They have no midwives. And they have very, very few doctors. And the few doctors or midwives available are usually in a big city. Seeing the magnitude of the problem that our people faced, and knowing the limited resources that I had, I decided that I would devote whatever I had and whatever energy and experience and resources I had into addressing that part of the problem of health problems that my people had, reproductive health. The most rewarding thing that I've done and that we've been able to do, because it's a team. Women we've been able to deliver them safely, and in 15 years that the hospital has been here, we've delivered 21,000 women. Sadly, we've lost 59. If you calculate that, it's a very small fraction of the national average. But it's still 59 mothers. And then when you analyze the reasons these mothers died of, 35 women died of eclampsia. Eclampsia is one of the most manageable and preventable killer conditions that affects pregnant women. But it kills the woman who has never been to a prenatal clinic, the woman whose blood pressure has never been checked, the woman who has not had the advice from a professional earlier when the condition was just beginning to have the right management and treatment. And these women come to us when they've been sitting, having convulsions for 4 or 5 days in the house. By the time they come to us, they're in a state of coma. Their condition is irreversible. Their kidneys have stopped functioning, their liver has stopped functioning. They've inhaled a whole lot of stuff that they into their lungs. So they have inhalation pneumonia, and within a short time they die. These women would have lived if they had had prenatal care. And that is the reason why I've devoted whatever energy I have and whatever resources I have. And I feel that training health professionals is the best legacy I can leave for my people, because I'm pushing 80, and I will not be around for too long, but I don't want my life's work to go to waste. And if I don't leave the right kind of people in place who will work for the sick with the same kind of dedication and determination and professionalism that I have been able to teach them, then my whole life's effort would be wasted. And I'm very blessed to have trained over 800 health professionals. I feel very blessed, and I have such wonderful people. Now, if these people can, in Somaliland, a country that is not recognized by the world, can achieve such excellence in their professionalism, it's a very good example for the rest of Africa, that level of excellence can be achieved everywhere. And excellence is what we must always aim for. Doing mediocre work in a place where people are dying is a waste of time for everybody.